Raise your right hand. You swear or affirm the evidence you're about to present in the matter under hearing should be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Your Honor, are you judging me? And no law is above God's law. So I cannot honor any of your laws. It supersedes every single law that you guys have given me. I am friends with the.
If you guys enjoy content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Now let's get back to the video, because today's court hearing is something else. This woman in the top left is in court for failing to pay roughly $2,000 in court fees. Her entire defense: she claims she isn't a citizen and insists that God's law overrides everyone else's law. This is despite the fact that she shoplifted and committed the offenses that landed her here in the first place. The judge has this almost bored, no-nonsense demeanor, which makes his reactions to her arguments even more entertaining. By the end, he hands down a pretty serious sentence and, honestly, it's not hard to see why. Shout out to court nerds for this clip. I'll jump in with commentary here and there. But let's dive into this hearing.
2008, Your Honor, I've been in good standing since that time. Your Honor, I charged my client a flat fee of the $1,500 just to try to see, just so we can file this motion for incarceration.
All right, Ms. Lott, raise your right hand. You swear or affirm the evidence you're about to present in the matter under hearing should be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Your Honor, are you judging me?
If you want to call it that.
The attorney is not going to be sworn in. That is a conflict of interest. And I have filed motions. I filed a quo warranto because I have searched for law licenses and I have not found any. There's been no true judges since 1789, and the United States filed a Chapter 11 in 1933, which lost their sovereignty as a government. So I can't even be heard here. I have asked the court to provide me documentation stating that this is an Article 3 court. I have not gotten anything back from the judge with any type of documentation from the Attorney General, from the Secretary of State. You guys have not had permission to try me, and no law is above God's law. So I cannot honor any of your laws. It supersedes every single law that you guys have given me. I have tried to settle this in court. I have filed a fiduciary relationship. 56. I am friends with the IRS. I have attempted to settle with the $20 money order because there is no money with the court, and everything was sent back. So rejection of payment is payment, Your Honor. And my religion strongly prohibits any satanic laws or rituals, and I cannot serve two masters. So either I don't even know what to do here in this matter, because I have asked to be tried in an Article 3 court. This is not a court of equity. God's law trumps all laws made by man. God also says no man should be judged, or you will be judged. This is my religion. I have not broken any of God's laws. I have not.
She just said a whole lot of nothing. I genuinely don't know how the judge kept a straight face. Either he's been on the bench long enough to have seen it all, or this woman is just operating on a completely different wavelength. I get the general idea behind sovereign citizen arguments nobody loves. Government control, but that argument falls apart the moment you're actively breaking the law. Shoplifting, skipping court fees, and then showing up claiming immunity doesn't work. If she were falsely accused, that would be a different conversation. But that's not what's happening here. At this point, the argument is just meaningless. You really have to wonder whether she actually believes what she's saying, or if she's pretending. Personally, she comes across as genuinely detached from reality. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Delusional or putting on an act?
Saying you had 10 days to pay this $2,755.40. Do you have any proof that any payment was made?
I have the proof here, and this was sent back to me. This is the money order that I sent to the court.
Is that $20 thing you said?
Yes, it is. That is the settlement that is written in your laws. I did.
Doesn't equal $2,755.40.
Or any court fees cannot supersede to $20, and that is what I paid as a natural person. I don't know about any U.S. citizen. I'm not a U.S. citizen. I'm a natural.
All right, Ms. Lott, I'm going to find you in contempt of court for failure to pay the $2,755.40. Order you incarcerated, that is jailed, until you've paid the money.
I will be taking it up with the IRS, and I will be filing liens because you guys do not have liens over myself, my estate, or my child.
So we'll take it up with the sheriff first.
Oh, I will not, because the sheriff does not have any jurisdiction.
Turn yourself in, or the sheriff will come out and arrest you.
jurisdiction over me, and the sheriff does not have any jurisdiction over
That's
me.
fine. Once you're released, I'll give you 90 days to pay an additional $1,500 for attorney.
I seriously don't understand her strategy here. It's like she thought acting unhinged would somehow stop the judge from doing his job. Instead, it backfires completely. She ends up with 6 months for ignoring court obligations tied to her original charges. This whole thing screams victim mentality. And credit where it's due, the judge handled this perfectly. Composed and completely unfazed. He barely said anything until it mattered, then laid down the ruling without emotion or theatrics. That's how it's supposed to be done. What's wild is that all of this could have been avoided had she taken responsibility, paid the fines, or at least approached the court reasonably. This likely wouldn't have ended in jail time. Instead, arrogance and smugness pushed it over the edge. At the end of the day, the lesson here is simple. If you stay out of trouble, you don't need to invent fantasy legal theories to escape consequences. Accountability matters. Courts deal in facts, not personal belief systems. That's going to wrap up my breakdown. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps more than you know. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know what you want to see next. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care.